Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Welcome to episode 3. We're back.
Ep3, yes.
Keeping this ball rolling.
Mate, this ball's rolling well.
What's been happening with you, fella?
Oh, dude, not a hell of a lot, but a whole lot. I haven't been able to get in the outdoors. I haven't been able to get off, well, I've got off the couch, I can't deny that. But I've had weekends, being Australia Day weekend. My eldest had a massive basketball competition.
Yep.
She won and ended up with MVP.
Now, what's an MVP for me, the layman?
Most valuable player.
There we go.
In that game. So grand final and MVP, which was fantastic. Absolutely awesome to see.
Be pretty chuffed to be a parent of that.
Yes, and having her do sport absolutely keeps me pumped.
Yep.
Because I love seeing her get off the couch, and she loves her sport. Absolutely loves her sport.
If you're enjoying what you do, it's not a thing. It's not a hard thing to do, is it?
It's not an effort.
Yeah.
What about you? Where'd you end up?
Got out with my mate down to Port Albert chasing flatties with soft plastics.
Awesome.
First time I've ever tried it. Well, I've tried it numerous times and failed dismally.
Yep.
But that's moving on. That's history now.
It's always a way.
Finally cracked the code.
Yep.
My mate pulled in an absolute monster. It was around 70 centimetres, and that was for his first fish.
That's insane.
And his reaction was, yeah, it's a flatty. Oh. He's caught him to a metre. So to him, we were just out for a bit of fun.
That'd be like smashing a big carp, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You'd be like, this is huge, but it's just a carp.
It's just a carp.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy chasing those things too. But yeah, cracking the code and getting a few flatties on the soft plastics.
What one particularly you use?
They were actually prawn style lures that we were chucking.
Yep.
My mate had success, and I'd been chucking a big paddle tail soft plastic and not really having any luck.
Yep.
So I said to him, chuck us one in a different colour and we'll see what we can find out. About an hour or so later, I had a prawn swim up to the side of my kayak and I just flicked the thing straight in.
And it seen it was getting chased, so it knocked on your kayak.
It knocked for somewhere safe. So he had a bit of a reprieve before I sent him back off.
Yep.
So, but yeah, we ended up getting onto a few pinkies and stuff like that as well. So
when does a pinky become a snapper?
I don't know. I think that's a question for somebody that catches snapper. I only ever seem to catch pinkies.
I do know someone that does a lot of snapper fishing, but I know you don't want to talk to her. So.
I don't want to talk to her because I'll be jealous. But it's getting out there. We're on 8-pound line in kayaks.
Yep.
A huge tidal area.
Yep.
My biggest regret for the day was we fished into the low tide and it was about 500 metres of sand that we had to drag our kayaks along to get back to the car.
Oh, that sucks, but it's funny.
Yeah, so that's all part of the adventure, mate. You've got to have a memorable part. And
absolutely. And flatties is almost like a bread and butter fish too, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's so sweet. I love the fillets. I love flathead.
We were so gutted that we didn't have an esky or something to keep them with, but in the kayak out there too with the wind that we had forecast, if you put an esky on the back, it's just as good as hanging up a sail. You'll just be out and gone with the wind in no time.
You'd be trolling without trolling.
We weren't really trawling. We'd paddle.
No, if you had the esky on the back.
If you had the esky, you'd be just dragged and gone. But we were we'd come up with our nose to the current, cast out ahead of us, and with the current dragging you backwards, you only really had to give your soft plastic a little flick to get it up off the bottom, and you could see the rod tip moving when it was running along the bottom.
Yep.
So to say it was fishing, I managed. I'm taking it. I caught flatties on soft plastics. I don't care.
Yep.
But it was just the technique that worked for us. So
that's it. Why not? Yeah. Why not? Good fun.
But yes.
You telling me earlier you found out a bit of news about good old Port Welsh Pool. What happened down there?
Yeah, mate. A young bloke had, I don't know if you'd count it as a fish of a lifetime. I think I would. I'd be really impressed. He managed to score himself a 113 centimetre kingfish off the end of the long jetty.
Way.
On lures.
Mate, no one catches fish down there.
Oh, well, that's what people say. But it's the people that put in the time and the effort and look at tides and look at moon phases that get the wins. And obviously this young bloke was either in the right place at the right time, throwing the right thing, or he's looked into it and done a bit of chasing of them before. So I've heard of them getting around the old pylons near the long jetty.
Off to the left.
The old ones that have been cut off at water height sort of thing. But I've never ever really seen any evidence that they were there. And old mate standing on the long jetty smiling with a 113 centimetre kingy.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, so
that is an epic feat.
But Port Welsh Pool, for me, it's an hour's drive. But for you, it's a bit further.
Two and a bit.
You've stayed there a few times though, haven't you?
We've actually camped at the Long Jetty Caravan Park. A handful of us friends. I've taken my daughter up there, Gemma. We've stayed and fished.
Swags, on-site vans.
Well, went up with Gem. I had swags.
I
took the ute with the canopy on it, so that had all the kitchen and sink and whatever else we needed. Food, fridge, the whole lot, and I threw the swags on top, and we fished Long Jetty. That was for 2 nights, I think it was.
Did you catch a kingfish?
No. Caught a couple of baby flathead. That was about it. But they have assorted accommodation there. You can run tents. You can take your caravan. We've stayed there with our caravan and a whole heap of friends. Amazingly clean toilets. The grass is green. It's quiet. There's a person who makes sure people muck up. They're going to kick them out. It's a bit out of the way, which is good, so you don't just get your normal riffraff.
Riffraff coming back.
There is a decent enough playground for the kids.
And you're right at the end of the Long Jetty, aren't you?
Well, you're at the start of the Long Jetty. You're right. You can walk out of the back of the caravan park. You walk maybe 200 metres and you're on the jetty. It's that close. And it's actually not expensive to stay at, even during, I guess you call it prime time.
The peak season.
Peak season.
Non-peak season.
Correct. And I've never been there for the probably half a dozen, maybe 8 times we've been there. It's never been flat out. But I've seen it busy, but not flat out. Barbecues are clean. There's power, there's unpowered, there's permanent residents there. You have your car on your site. It's actually reasonably cheap, close to Melbourne. You're near Tura.
You could go to the prom for a day trip.
Dude,
even.
you can run to the prom. And even like up the top of the hill, I can't remember what the area is called, but they've got the
wind turbine.
The wind turbine up the top. You've got falls nearby. It's crazy, and it's an easy drive. Literally, and it's quite scenic on the way up, cutting out the back through Conwack.
Carambara.
Yeah, you got Carambara.
Leongatha.
All those areas. Worth a look. 100%. I'd look. We're going back there again, King's birthday weekend. We're already booked in, so
fantastic.
Absolutely. So Cam, you've just shown me a bag that you've got there. What have you brought with you to show us?
Well, we were discussing the on-track meals in the last episode.
Oh yeah.
In the slow cooked steak in a bag that you boil. It sounds so delicious.
Oh man.
I've actually come along and grabbed their their mashed potato and pumpkin.
Oh yeah.
To go with their steak that's in a subtle pepper gravy.
I'm debating on that, man.
I'm skeptical myself.
I'm very skeptical about
You're
that.
boiling a steak in a bag.
Yeah.
It's advertised as slow cook, so we'll see how we go. But it's.
So how much was the steak?
The steak was $18 off from Snowy's online.
Snowy's online,
Snowy's Outdoors. And the mash was $10.
So it's 200 gram steak for $18.
Yep. And a 200 gram serve of mash for $10.
Which would sit heavy in your guts. So that's not too bad.
It's not a dehydrated meal. It's not powdered. It's a legit batch-made meal.
Yep.
They've got a shelf life of 3 years.
What? 3 years?
For a steak.
No
to
way.
sit in a bag.
What was it? Valid 27.
Yeah.
10th, 27. Far out.
So, this is me saying, I'm going to try this before I go to Snake Island and take it with me as a meal.
Yep.
And
I'm still dirty you won that toss, mate, but I'm glad you got it.
And not go doing the bad thing like I did with my wife and the curried meal from our Feathertop trip.
Yeah, true.
It bit me in the backside doing that. So
last episode,
we'll make sure this thing's going to taste all right.
Yeah.
So
we'll have to try that. But what are you going to use to heat them up, Cam?
So I bought my little Jetboil. Well, it's a Kathmandu knockoff of a Jetboil.
Okay.
It was just solely the canister that you got when I actually purchased it.
Yep.
and I've had to buy my own burner and stuff for it. But
where'd you get the burner for that?
$14 one off eBay, mate.
$14
with a piezo igniter. It's nothing flash, but it gets the job done, and it's lightweight for me. So this is for my hiking gear.
It holds 1 litre of water.
Yep.
What did the cooker cost you?
The cooker itself was $90, I think it was. It was. My wife got it for me for a birthday.
So if you said it was around $100, you've got a lightweight. What'd you say it was? About 500 grams?
With the small Jetboil gas cylinder that's probably half used.
Yep.
Weighed in at 528 grams. But you've got one too, Drew. What's the one you've got?
I do. It's a Sumo, what is it? Jetboil Sumo, which is like 1.5 litres.
Yeah, it's a fair size one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's another half a litre bigger than yours. But the amount of coffee I drink, mate, I need that much water, I think.
Yeah, well, like I said, I went for the smaller version just simply because of hiking. So
well, that's it. It keeps the weight down, but it still allows you to boil enough for a coffee. Those bags?
Yep, that's right.
That covers you for what you're cooking, isn't it?
That's it, and that's all I need mine to do. Yep. Where you base yourself a bit out of the car too.
Yes.
So it's handy for you. You can knock up enough coffee for a whole campsite if you need be.
Banging out a coffee. The wife will have a hot chocolate. The girls, cup of tea.
Yep.
So there's 4 cups out of mine straight away. So there's 800, nearly 1 litre straight away.
Yeah. Yep.
So, But price difference, we worked out yours was 1 litre is about $100.
Yep. For the Kathmandu version.
And then my Jetboil Sumo, it's got everything in it. Like I didn't have to buy any extra, but that on average rolls in around 300, 320 on average.
Yeah, about that I think brand new.
Yeah.
So they're not cheap, but they are good for what they are. Like yours probably wouldn't get as wind affected as what mine can.
What was the Kmart one worth? They were 69, 59?
I'm not 100% sure on the Kmart pricings. I'll have a quick Google and see what we come up with. But
absolutely.
Yeah,
but I've seen reviews, like on YouTube, there was a dude that reviewed one. And within 2.5 minutes, I think he did a couple of cups of hot water.
Yep.
I reckon look, if it does what it's supposed to do, doesn't leak and it's safe, I think that's, a good starting point for people. Or if you can find a second-hand Jetboil online, marketplace, like we discussed in the last couple of episodes.
Yeah, the Kmart version's called the Campmaster Ultralight, and that's $62.
$62. So
and
that's entry level.
Entry level, get you started.
Yep.
You can boil water, make a cup of coffee. You can make noodles for your kids if need be. It just helps get you outside, and it's a bit easier, cheaper and compact. My one I have the issue with when it boils and hits a rolling boil, I virtually have to hold the handles.
You have to hold it still,
because it is not the stove, the actual burner part and the pot part are from 2 different manufacturers. They don't marry up like the Jetboils do. They click and lock in place.
Yep, that's true. That's true. And it comes with a stand for the gas bottle as well, so that makes it that little bit extra safer.
Yeah, that's right.
But you're paying a hell of a lot more, 3 times the amount you paid.
Yep.
So it's got those extras.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I was buying out my one simply because of the weight factor and 100%. How compact it was.
And it compacted up.
So...
But, listeners, we did a test. We didn't want to bore you with it.
It took a while.
It took a little while of mucking around. But, we spent quite a few minutes getting ourselves set up. And we actually did a boil test, one against the other, just to see the difference on speed of boiling. What did we put in there each?
600 mils of water from cold tap.
Yep. This will be on social media. By the time you see this, we'll have this on Facebook or Insta.
Yep. So we've got some video footage of it with the timer running. I think we got up to 2 minutes 30 for my little Kathmandu one to hit steam and a rolling boil.
Yep.
And I think it took a little bit longer with yours. I don't know if it's the size of the vessel, but it got up to around 4, just shy of 4 minutes, I think, for a rolling boil out of yours.
So with that, once they were boiling, they would hold the temp. Can't even talk now.
Yep.
And then from there, we're going to drop the bags in there.
Which are cold.
And we're going to boil them up. And
We've got to simmer them, not boil them.
Simmer them.
Yes.
For 5 minutes. And we're going to try this steak in a bag. And we're going to try this mashed pumpkin and potato. Are you looking forward to it, Cam, or you're not?
I am. I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised. We've just got to get these bags in the water, mate, and see how they come up.
Absolutely.
It's the only way we're going to find out, isn't it?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, let's get on to it. We'll insert that little bit in there and we'll go from there.
Yep.
So, Cam, what have we got now? We've cooked it.
We've gone with the on-track steak and their pumpkin and potato mash.
Yep.
Steaks in a subtle pepper gravy as it's described.
Subtle pepper.
And the pumpkin potato mash. We've done the cook up in the Jetboil.
Yep.
They cook for 3 to 5 minutes in a simmering water. I think we open a bag and see how good this is.
Go, I'm hanging.
It'll be an idea to at least have this done before I go relying on it as a main meal for a night.
Bowls.
Let's have a snap. Let's have a sniff.
Oh, first smell.
Dude, that smells alright, doesn't it?
Oh, that's a real pepper steak smell.
It's not going to be... The visual representation isn't that great, I'll be honest, but... Mate, if you've been out hunting all day, hiking all day, you're not going to really care, are you?
Is it one big piece?
It's one big piece from what I understand.
It actually pulls apart.
It's slow cooked before it's put in the bag. Look at that. That looks disappointing, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Real disappointing.
You wouldn't like this, Drew.
Nah.
You don't like the taste of this?
Nah, not at all.
And then to go with that, we've gone with the potato and pumpkin mash.
Oh, that smells incredible, actually.
Struggling to open this bag up a little bit. I mean, you're not expecting the world out of a boiled mash bag, but...
we won't describe what that looks like.
I don't think you have to describe it. It is pumpkin and potato mash, but...
Oh, that looks shocking.
You know what? It doesn't smell half bad.
First smell?
First smell. It smells pretty good.
That actually really smelled it. Even see through the bottom of the bag. That's a great idea. Listeners, that smells incredible.
It is
like
fantastic.
Home cooked, incredible.
Now the steak, just so you've got that for reference too, the steak is best before date is the 29th of the 10th, 27, and we are recording this on the 29th of the 1st, 25.
So there's still 2 years of shelf life.
And it doesn't need to be refrigerated.
That's awesome.
It's fantastic.
All right, well, let's have a taste.
Let's have a go.
You first.
I won't say no. Considering it's going to be a meal when I'm
I
over
think
on
we
the
can
island.
both have a go, mate.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm even
Fork in
going
the
to
bowl.
go in a whole heap of mash with it too. Why not?
Wow. Wow.
For a steak, you've boiled in water in a bag.
Wow.
With mash, that is fantastic.
Wow.
I know it's not the best probably thing to listen to is people eating, but...
Yeah, but as long as you don't go...
Yeah, I know. But I'm going to make a pig of myself with this, I reckon.
Wow. I'm decidedly impressed. Wow.
I can tell you I'm not going to be upset when I eat this for a meal over on the island.
Dude, you're not going hungry with this.
I think I'll surprise the wife with the next hike and we'll have...
Dude, yep.
Steak and mash for dinner.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
Wow.
Go more.
It's got the consistency, it's pulled beef. Like, it falls apart, so it's like you could eat it with a spoon out of the bag.
Well, that's the thing. It's advertised as slow cooked.
Yep.
So they've slow cooked it, then they've preserved it in the bag.
Yep.
So
it'd suit a lot of different... Like, you could even do rice with it to up your protein or...
Yeah. Well, your protein per 100 grams is 21.5 grams of protein.
So there's 40 grams of protein in that because it's a 200 ml bag.
200 gram bag, yeah. Yep.
So, yep. I'm sold.
It is fantastic. I'm loving that.
Definitely look at getting at some of them.
They'd be handy to just have tucked away in a drawer.
100%. And so, if the rest of their meals are like that, far out. We should hit them up for sponsorship.
Well, On Track do, like I said, they do a bucket.
Yep.
So that's days worth of rations, including your meal and all the snacks.
How many days in a bucket, though?
I'm not too sure. I haven't looked into their buckets. I'm still going to look at their flameless cooker bags that they have. So we'll have a look at those in another future episode and have a look at those, review those and see what we think of those as well.
Absolutely.
So,
I think we'll review these over time, listeners. These are crackers.
A few of these meals, a few of the different manufacturers, a few of the different types of meals as well.
Yep.
So.
Oh, all right. So how many spuds out of 5 would you give this meal?
out of 5 spuds,
Yep.
I'd be giving this 5 spuds because I'd eat this for dinner tonight myself. I think I'm going to fight you for the rest of it.
I think you can. All right, listeners. Well, I reckon we've got 5 spuds out of 5 spuds on this. This is fantastic.
Quick, easy, and what the steak is $18. The mash is $10. So all up, you've got a $28 meal, and
There's enough mash there to feed 2 people, though.
there is.
And
Yeah.
if you want to extend it, you could put half a cup of rice in it as well.
Well, you're boiling the water anyway, so
That's it, so it'll be dead
pasta
easy.
or rice, and then you've got the pepper gravy that you can mix through with the mash afterwards.
Yep, 100%. That's awesome.
Fantastic.
So, Cam, those meals are seriously, as we've said 100 times almost now, are sensational.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But you were talking about taking them with you because you're going for the very limited hunt
Yep.
over to Snake Island.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're going to take a few of them. How many days you staying at Snake Island?
Well, the plan, your briefing's on the Sunday.
Yep.
You can hunt through till the Friday.
So you've got 5 days
You've
on the
got
island.
5 days on the island. You can't hunt the Sunday. You've got to be unloaded and non-hunting from Friday afternoon from midday.
So you're going to Snake Island to chase hog deer,
Yep.
which is by ballot only.
I've been entering for some time to get it.
How many years?
8.
8 years.
Yeah.
And you finally got it.
Yeah.
Didn't you say there was a bloke that didn't get it for like 20 years or something?
A fella I know, I think he's been up to 16 years or something like that, and still hasn't
16
been
years.
pulled. So we just had an education weekend where we got to meet a few other hunters. And one of the blokes that's in the same period as me that I got to meet, I haven't spoken to him prior. So it was actually his first year in the ballot, and he's been drawn out for first year entering.
That's insane.
And he's drawn it out for period 7 for Snake Island. So
That's actually a pretty rare opportunity.
Yeah.
And you've aced it in 7 years, and old mate gets it in the
first go.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. So, but I mean, look, I'm going there for the adventure that it is.
Absolutely.
If I get an opportunity to take a deer, I'll take a deer. But at the end of the day, it's me being self-sufficient for 7 days.
Yep.
Getting myself there, getting myself into the campsite, and having these meals. That's why I bought one down today for us to try,
This is it.
so we can make sure that they're going to be up to scratch.
So you've got to bring everything from water, food, transport. Your
fully
feet.
self-sufficient.
You've got to be self-sufficient for, what, 6 days?
Yeah,
Technically
minimum.
6 days.
Yeah, but I'm going to allow a buffer either side too.
Yes.
Because it's such a tidal area, the tide dependency, for you to get on or off the island.
Get on or off the island, yeah.
So you've got
100%.
to. My plan is to be heading on around high tide, so I can beach my boat.
Yep.
And then I've got, I think from the maps that I've worked it out with Google measurements, it's about 4 Ks to hike to where I'm planning on camping.
And how are you moving X amount of water, food, everything like that?
I'm looking at taking 20 litres of water.
Holy smokes, that's 20 kilos.
Now, one thing I got from the education weekend, don't take a 20 litre jerry can full of water,
No.
because you drink it and at the end of it, you've still got a 20 litre jerry can to deal with.
Yep.
That's big, bulky. Buy those water bladders in
Yes.
the cardboard boxes. When you're finished, you deflate them, they go in your bag, and hey, if my pillow leaks, I've got a spare pillow.
Oh, of course. Just about everything you take camping needs to have a double use
That's right.
because you're saving room.
Well, you've got to be prepared for something.
A goon pillow.
Unfortunate, but you know what? If that's the case, that's the case.
Dude, many a persons have slept on a goon pillow.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be drinking alcohol when I end up on this one.
So we'll call it a water goon pillow.
Yeah, it's a water pillow. But, you know, it's those sorts of things I got from this education weekend, and it was actually quite full of good information.
Yep.
It was well ran by the people over on Sunday Island at Para Park.
Yep.
Meals were fantastic. I mean,
You camped there, didn't you?
yeah, so we had to camp. We had to bring our own camping, so I ended up taking the tent that I'm planning to take with me to Snake as well.
Yes.
I'm running my normal hiking sleeping system anyway.
Right.
I've discovered I have to sleep diagonally in my little tent.
Oh, stick.
Because
you
my
are
feet-
like 8 foot tall.
My feet are hit, well, between 6'2" and 6'3", depending on which convenience store I'm leaving.
Right.
But it's, yeah, my head's against the fly screen and I'm tipping. I'm going to get the top of my head eaten by march flies, mozzies or sandflies.
March flies
while I'm
through
asleep.
the screen netting.
Yeah,
That
into the top
sucks.
of the head. So
Yep.
diagonal it is. I've got that sorted out, so that'll be that tent's super light. It's a little Denali tent that, yet again, marketplace score.
I had an idea for rubbish.
Yep.
If you were to roll up the packs from this food and put a few together and then cable tie it to hold them together.
Yep.
That'd save you room.
Yep. And the thing is too...
I'm full of great ideas, listeners. Just ask me.
To get in there, I'm going to be building a trolley.
Yep.
I'm speaking actually with a mate's dad who's an engineer about trying to build some sort of tripod high seat.
Okay.
I have hunted hog deer before off a little 5-foot ladder. And I can tell you sitting on an aluminium ladder for a few hours is not comfortable, let alone trying to sit for most of the day.
Could you find a plastic school seat to put on it?
But at the end of the day, they're still not wide enough, and you're on majority of the island is sand.
Okay.
So you just can't get stable. You could end up going sideways and over you go. So
cable tie it to a tree.
Yeah.
Right?
Problem is, it's all your solves are coming from cable ties. Though.
Yep. Hey, you asked the right person, mate. Cable tie fixes just about everything.
Well, I think I had one replacing the starter motor bolt for a few years in the old Ute.
The old road.
But, it's an adventure and I'm looking really forward to it. I'm just started to get a bit of pre-planning in because
100%.
It comes up in May. It's going to turn up quicker than I think it's going to.
Yep.
So buying a few meals here, hopping on, looking online for specials.
Yes.
Getting those little things that I need. There's not much that I actually need for camping wise. I feel like I'm fairly well set up for that.
You said earlier to me before the show that you got a solar panel as well. What'd you end up with for that?
Yeah, so
let me ask, why have you got that?
I bought that. So my plan is, I'm not going to lie, you'd know this. I love to send a Snapchat. Mm-hmm. I love to send a video. I love to record what I'm doing and share it with people because some people don't get to see this stuff.
That's it.
So I'm still planning to do all that. I'm not using the solar panel to charge my phone, but I have a big, I think it's a 30,000 milliamp battery pack that I'll be taking.
Yes.
So the plan is that will charge my phone, my headlamp overnight.
Okay.
And in the morning before I leave, because it runs on the same charging cord as my phone, I can then plug that charging lead from my solar panel into the battery bank and leave the solar panel sitting on top of the tent all day to charge the battery bank back up.
Look at who's thinking ahead, hey?
Well, it's trying to think at all those little things.
100%, man.
So I know phone service is limited too, so they've advised that, if you're not using your phone or trying to make calls, keep it on aeroplane mode.
Oh, yeah.
Check it every couple of hours, but keep it on aeroplane mode
Yes.
so you're not constantly roaming, trying to find a signal and kill your battery.
And it's not ripping the battery.
Yeah.
100%.
So that's another tip that you can do even up in the high country.
Yes.
You know you're not going to get reception until you hit a peak.
Yep.
And you've got a big line of sight. So
yeah, you come driving down to Mansfield and all of a sudden your phone goes berserk.
Yep.
Or even down to Dartmouth. You come out of the mountains from Dartmouth and bzz, 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 bzz,
Yep.
your phone goes off its head.
So that's another thing like that overlays to so many other sorts of things.
Yeah.
And so many other areas.
That's it.
So, and this little solar panel, I did say to the wife I could probably take it camping or hiking when we go. So, we're always going to be able to charge stuff up.
Was it advised to take a personal locating beacon with you or not?
I have one already. And
do? I remember you saying that.
That normally comes with me everywhere I go.
Okay.
For once, I actually didn't have it when I went and did my flatty trip at Port Albert.
Yep.
I figured we had plenty of phone reception and conveniently we'd park the car almost at the bottom of a phone tower.
Right.
So we had line of sight of the phone tower.
Plus you two up as well.
Yeah, we were two
so you've
up.
got that backup.
Yeah.
So life goes pear-shaped.
For Snake Island, I can have another person come with me, but it's to the point they can't even have binoculars on them.
Oh, really?
Because that would be considered as them participating in the hunt.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah. So you got a person there for emotional support, but nothing else.
Oh, well, some people are using them. The ones that I spoke to, they're planning to get other people to carry half their stuff in.
Maybe I should come with you. I'll just sleep in the boat while you're hunting. We'll be right. I can fish and you can...
You can fish while the tide's there.
That's it.
And then you can walk around on the sand. Long walks on the sand holding your own hand.
Do the whole castaway thing. Long, romantic, boring walks. Well, I reckon on that note, Cam, we've covered everything that we can cover for this episode.
Yeah. One thing we haven't covered is making sure you're checking on your mates.
Oh, Why would we do that, Cam?
Mental health.
Of course.
It's a big thing.
Check on your mates.
And it can be a simple thing too to make sure someone's ticking along all right.
Absolutely. A text message, a Snapchat, a quick phone call, and actually ask and listen, how you going, mate?
Yeah. Drag your mate out and take him fishing.
Get off the couch and get outdoors with someone, even for a fish. Isn't it, Cam?
That's right.
100%. I've had such great chats around a campfire, fishing, full driving, even walking on a beach.
That's it.
Absolutely. Well, listeners, the time's come. We're going to wrap this up.
Cheers all.
Cheers all. Remember to check on your mates, and we'll chat to you next episode.